You go quick. You don't focus on picture perfect control, and you take 2 players out of the game. That's huge. It's huge. So we're going to look at Grand Champ 1, Party Up with Friends, no comms. Been a minute since I've submitted. Ready to get back to it with the SpongeBob dance. Let's go. Let's go. I do not know what Dyer's. It's Dyer. All right, Dyer. Grand Champ 1. Let's see it. I really appreciate you subscribing, whether it's a trial or if you plan to continue or whatever it is, but I'm excited. It's good stuff here, as you know. Fine. Well, I'm going to let this play a bit. Haven't seen you play in a while. Like, overall mechanics look fine based on car control for Grand Champ 1. Like, we'll see what we do with the ball regarding, like, challenges and ball control, but really good beat. So far, Dyer, if anything was bugging me, I felt like we were a little uncomfortable in a defensive rotation. A little uncomfy. Not bad, but and I like our midfield positioning, but I still feel like we look awkward positioning in the midfield. It's like you're in a good position, but like I feel like we're not moving and we're just there because we don't know where else to be. And like this is like the whole speed thing. Like we're in a good position, but we're so slow, and then we're so slow, that's why we get beat. But if you just like went in there just like you went in there with this. But like that's happening on defense and that's happening in the midfield. It's kind of so like maybe it's not specifically restricted to a half, like offensive defensive half or midfield or a position. It's just like an overall like momentum. We have a tough time cutting, a tough time egoing the ball, a tough time driving through challenges. Like we're really focused on like being a stop, like a blockade. Like, okay, ball's in front of us. We need to win this. We need to stop it. Like we're uncomfortable kind of like weaving in and out of traffic and cutting. And like as like we should be scoring that. I think it's really like an uncomfortability with diving. I almost like simply want to say, let's cut, let's play faster. Because when I see you playing good in this game, it's when we're playing faster and cutting. I almost want to see more of that. I feel like we try to have like picture perfect mechanics or control and picture perfect challenges. Okay, so like instead of 100% picture perfect challenge, I would rather see a 50% picture perfect challenge that doesn't look as pretty, but it's fast. Same thing with mechanics. Like I want to see like the same positioning, the same decision making, the same mechanics that you're going for, but don't try to control so much. Don't try to make it perfect. Just make that decision quickly. Like the priority is placed on both speed of car, but speed of decision making. Because when I watch this replay, when you look good, it's when you are fast, you are aggressive, you are confident, and you're egoing or you're cutting, and that's when you look good. I'm going to try to keep finding examples for you, but that is the biggest thing that's kind of like bugging me a bit. Like that's a good example. It's not like your approach to this play. It's not gotta score this. It's I'm going to attack the ball. I am going to make the defense panic. I am going to make the opponents panic. Like that needs to be your priority focus. Obviously, if we score, that's cool. Good. Attack the ball. Another good example. So, like, that's when we're trying to be picture perfect. And that was cute, right? Like, you're trying to do a control play, right? But, like, what's better is if you just, like, full send this and go in with speed. I know you're slow right now, but instead of trying to make this a picture perfect slow control play, just, like, boost through this aerial, boost through this air dribble, go fast. Don't try to keep the ball close. I almost want to go down this route before we work in control. Because there is a benefit to keeping touches close. Another good example. And all of it is really rooted in speed, but also rooted in beating players, taking players out of the game. You go quick, you don't focus on picture perfect control, and you take 2 players out of the game. That's huge. It's huge. I like some of the stuff we're doing. I want to see more of it. And it's connected to the stuff that I don't like that we're doing. Like, again, keep the same decisions, the same mechanics, the same everything, same position, just a little bit faster. I mean, that's not bad, but like in it, what's going to happen in Grand Champ 2? You go for this, right? And instead of this player stealing the boost, you're getting demoed right now. Because what happens when you play slow as you move through the Grand Champs into SSL, when you're slow, players see that and they just demo. Beautiful. Get up there. Get up there. Good. There's a lot of little subcategories that we could build on this with, but I want to keep it broad to start, and then we could just kind of build on the progression as a player. Very good. Beautiful. Keep showing the good. Beautiful. And like one of the subcategories, you know, we get shut down for trying to play perfect right there. One of the subcategories is getting comfortable ego challenges, cutting more, boom and chase, demos, boost control, offensive pressure. Like, there's a lot of different things we could build out of this. But I think we keep it simple, talk about speed while maintaining the same decision making, the same game sense, the same positioning. Very good. Very good. It's like every time we make a mistake, it's because we're slow. It's because we're trying to control. And that kind of seems like, wow, what a bad coach. He's telling me not to control the ball. But that was control right there, right? That was a control play. You just did it faster. Good. I could see a little bit of this play style coming through. We'll get there. That was a good challenge, by the way. Close. Good. I mean, solid. Really good base, Dyer. Very good base.